Hey y'all, Grassroots 76, Chris Radner represents Colorado. I want to talk about one more thing, food system and food. Uh, yes, food system in the U.S. So with climate change, there are the three main sources of GHG emissions throughout the world come from the energy sector, the transportation sector, and agriculture sector. And um, another, so the U.S. food system is incredibly taxing on us, and it's horrible. And it's another thing that that we subsidize federally through our tax dollars. And um, so basically, a lot of the food corporations can get conglomerate monopoly type things where 4 or 5 or a handful of companies control the market, and they're able to like price gouge us and make record profits and for nothing better, and to sell us crap, to sell us unhealthy food. And so it gets taxed. It taxes us at the register, taxes us in subsidies, taxes us in our health, and then we have to go to the doctor, which taxes the medical system and then taxes the health insurance system. But those corporations are in on it too. Like, well, they're getting subsidies, and so it's just an endless cycle. It really starts with food and healthy food, and food is so we need to stop ending federal subsidies and start becoming independent from corporations for our food, and try and become food sovereign. I want food sovereignty. I want to be able to pick how my food is made, what it's made from, and where it's made, and who is making it. I want to be able to go buy my neighbor's cheese if I want to eat some cheese or whatever. And instead of, there's some regulations that are prohibiting small ag operations from getting in stores, even being able to just sell to your neighbor legally. And so we could do a lot with food. We need to end the federal subsidies to the big agriculture companies that are growing food unsustainably. It's extractive marketing, it's extractive processes, which is killing the land, which we need to start regenerating. We need more topsoil, and we need to start doing it now. We have enough land to grow the food that we need in this country, in this world, but we've got to manage it correctly. And the big ag companies are not managing correctly, doing things like CAFOs and monocropping, center pivot, uh, stuff, outdated uh, methods for agriculture that are not sustainable, and our broad inputs. A lot of them are run off gas, and we're growing food for like corn to feed the animals, to ship to other places, to feed the animals, to get the animals shipped back to us to maybe eat. I don't know. So like, yeah, there's the food system, and fixing that. If we had community gardens and food systems, community hubs, and communities built around food, uh, our communities would be so much stronger and healthier throughout the lives of the for generations. So much can be solved if we get off of our dependence from big ag and food from crude, and climate change, housing, economy. If we're paying for better food and healthier food, then our dollars are being spent more efficiently, and we won't have to spend them on so many other things down the road. We've got to fix the food system. We got to stop the government subsidies from going into big ag. Got to make them change their ways and be able to go more community food, which people can still buy the corporation stuff, but like we don't have to, we don't want to. Yeah, so another big reason why I'm running, try and represent, really healthy healthy food for our communities, and try and get models in place for that, which there are out there. There are working models to do this. And money, and if we stop the subsidies, we should have enough money to pay for it all, and probably enough to lower some personal taxes and stuff like that. So anyway, sorry my voice. I'm trying to fight off a cold and do all this stuff, and I'm about to have to jump off campaign, do my work for UCAR, which I do not represent any of their opinions in my podcast. These are all my opinions, none in statements, and do not represent any of my employer, UCAR. But so yeah, thanks a lot. Chris Ryder represents Colorado, Grassroots 76. Have a great day.